What's the wind resistance on those blowjob handles?
What do you get when Marvel's biggest wildcard teams up with its toughest mutant? An adventure filled with chaos, humor, and action. In this video, we'll break down everything you need to know about Deadpool and Wolverine. From Deadpool's antics to Wolverine's claws, this movie is a game changer for the Marvel Universe. You're gonna love this one. Let's dive in. Before starting the video, like this video, and if you are new on the channel and want to watch videos related to Movie Explain, then subscribe to the channel and press the bell icon so that you keep getting notifications of the latest videos. Comment and tell us on which topic you want the next video. For those who are new to this series, Deadpool's real name is Wade Wilson, and Wolverine's real name is Logan. Arriving at the sacred timeline Earth 616 in the year 2018, Wade Wilson meets with Happy Hogan. Happy Hogan, who was the assistant of Tony Stark, Iron Man, trying to apply for the Avengers. Wilson is desperate to find a proper use for his abilities and get his life together, and wants to show his girlfriend that my life has some meaning. But Happy Hogan is not impressed. He cites Wilson's problems with teamwork and tells him that one joins the Avengers not because he needs it, but because others need him. Wilson gets rejected, quits his life as Deadpool, and starts working as a car salesman at Drive Max, while Vanessa Carlyle breaks up with him. 6 years later in his universe, his friends threw him a birthday party where he thanks everyone for sticking up with him. But suddenly, the Time Variance Authority agents arrive at Wade Wilson's apartment and capture him. Mr. Paradox meets Wade Wilson at the TVA office and offers him a proper place on the sacred timeline with the Avengers. Wade Wilson is excited about his long-awaited Marvel Cinematic Universe debut and suits up as Deadpool once again, eager to share the news with his friends. However, Paradox explains that his universe is on the brink of dying due to losing an anchor that held his reality together, said anchor being Wolverine, who died protecting X-23. Paradox also expresses his dissatisfaction with the current leadership of the TVA and adds that he is planning to speed up the destruction of Wade Wilson universe by using the Time Ripper. Horrified that he is about to lose his home and friends, Deadpool goes against the TVA and decides to find Wolverine and save his universe. Stealing a tempad, Deadpool exhumes Wolverine's grave but finds out that he is completely dead before fighting off the Minutemen pursuing him. Deadpool keeps searches for Wolverine variants across the multiverse to replace the deceased one, but most of them are either too hostile or are not suitable enough, with the exception of one he meets at a bar in Canada. Wolverine is not interested in hearing Deadpool out, but eventually gets too drunk to fight him and passes out. Deadpool brings the unconscious Wolverine to the TVA, but Paradox only laughs at him, saying that he managed to bring the worst Wolverine variant to ever exist. Deadpool finds out that Paradox is acting without the TVA's authorization, but both he and Wolverine get pruned and sent to the Void, where Wolverine comes to his senses and attacks Deadpool. The two fight for some time until Deadpool tells Wolverine that if they make it back to the TVA, they could change his past and prevent the catastrophe that happened to him. Wolverine begrudgingly agrees before they meet Johnny Storm, whom Deadpool assumes to be Captain America, as well as a group of rogue scavengers led by Sabretooth. Pyro depowers Storm and Wolverine kills Sabretooth. However, Pyro and Toad manage to capture all three of them and bring them to their base in the giant corpse of Ant-Man. Deadpool and Wolverine get introduced to Cassandra Nova, a twin sister of Charles Xavier, who was banished to the Void by the TVA to her own satisfaction. Deadpool claims that while they were being transported to the camp, Johnny Storm repeatedly insulted Cassandra Nova, and despite him denying it, she kills Storm by skinning him with her telekinesis. Cassandra Nova then incapacitates Wolverine and forcefully gets into Deadpool's mind, hijacking his memories of Vanessa Carlyle to tell him that he will always be nobody. Deadpool and Wolverine recover and attack Cassandra Nova, but she effortlessly brushes them off and leaves them to be devoured by Alioth, although they manage to escape. They decide to find the resistance that Johnny Storm mentioned and get out of the Void, while Deadpool keeps badgering Wolverine about his suit and why he keeps wearing it. On their way, they meet two Deadpool variants, Dogpool and her owner Nicepool. Despite Deadpool's antagonism towards Nicepool, the latter gives them directions to the Void's borderlands and provides them with a car to make it there. While driving, Deadpool accidentally slips up that he is not certain that the TVA will fix Wolverine's reality, admitting that he made an educated wish. Wolverine is enraged and lashes out at Deadpool, which results in both of them fighting each other until both are too exhausted and someone drives their car to the Resistance hideout. There, they meet Elektra, Blade, and Gambit variants, led by X-23 who had been banished to the void by the TVA. Deadpool convinces the Resistance to team up and take on Cassandra Nova and avenge Storm's death, while leaving out the reason why he died. Wolverine scoffs that their plan is doomed to fail and refuses to join them, so X-23 goes to talk to him. Wolverine admits that in his universe, he abandoned his fellow X-Men, which resulted in them being killed by the anti-mutant vigilantes, much to his horror and despair, so he keeps wearing the X-Men suit since then. X-23 tells Wolverine that regardless of what he thinks about himself, he is still a good person at heart and always will be. Meanwhile, Pyro follows Deadpool and Wolverine's tracks and strikes a deal with Paradox, who decides that Cassandra Nova is too dangerous and must be eliminated. With Wolverine joining them, the Resistance storms Cassandra Nova base, planning to acquire Juggernaut's helmet to neutralize Cassandra Nova's psychic ability. Cassandra Nova knocks Deadpool out and subdues Wolverine, taking over his mind and urges him to give in to his primal instincts and let himself loose, promising to shut down his trauma. However, Wolverine rejects her, and Deadpool puts Juggernaut's helmet provided by X-23 on her, rendering her completely powerless, demanding her to release them from the void. Suddenly, Cassandra Nova gets shot by Pyro, and Wolverine tells Deadpool to take off the helmet and save her, claiming that the Charles Xavier he knew would never want him to let Cassandra Nova die. As Deadpool obliges, Cassandra Nova relents and uses a sling ring having the reality and time stones attached to it to open an interdimensional portal out of the void, so he and Wolverine can escape right before Alioth devours the whole base. Cassandra Nova then forces Pyro to admit that he tried to kill her on Paradox's orders, despite them having a prior agreement about her. Deadpool and Wolverine make it to Earth 1005, where Paradox finishes preparing the Time Ripper, and Cassandra Nova follows suit, killing Pyro afterwards. Cassandra Nova tells them that she intends to use the Time Ripper and turn the whole multiverse into the void that she loves so much, capturing Paradox and sending the Deadpool Corps to stop Deadpool and Wolverine. Deadpool and Wolverine fight through the hordes of Deadpool variants who keep coming back due to their regeneration. However, they all cease fighting once they see Peter Wisdom, who is deeply loved by all Deadpools. With them distracted, Deadpool and Wolverine make it to Paradox, who tells them that Cassandra Nova already took control over the Time Ripper and is preparing to unravel the entire multiverse. He tells them that the only way to stop this is to short-circuit the chambers of matter and antimatter that power the device. However, it is all but guaranteed to kill them, even with their regeneration. Wolverine says he should be the one to do it, claiming that he has nothing to fight for anymore. However, Deadpool locks him out of the bunker and prepares to sacrifice himself instead. Despite Wolverine's protests, Deadpool decides that he must do it himself to save everyone he loves. However, Wolverine breaks in and connects the chamber with him, resulting in the destruction of the Time Ripper and Cassandra Nova's death. B-15 and the TVA come to investigate the incident, with Paradox claiming that Cassandra Nova is solely responsible, while mourning the deaths of Deadpool and Wolverine. However, they manage to survive, sharing the energy burst between each other. Paradox gets taken under custody, and Deadpool asks B-15 to do good by their Resistance allies who were left in the void and fix Wolverine's home reality. B-15 promises to consider the former, but notes that Wolverine's unfortunate circumstances were what led him to save the multiverse. Wade Wilson and Logan then go on to have some shawarma and get reunited with Dogpool now that Nicepool got killed in the battle. Wade Wilson takes both of them to his place with Blind Al, inviting their friends and X-23 to hang out together, and Wade Wilson rekindles his relationship with Vanessa Carlyle. Later on, Deadpool pulls up the footage of Johnny Storm, actually cursing out Cassandra Nova, proving that he did not lie or set him up to be killed. And that's the wild, chaotic, and action-packed journey of Deadpool and Wolverine through the multiverse. From explosive fights to unexpected team-ups, this movie delivers everything we love about these two iconic characters. If you enjoyed this breakdown, make sure to smash that like button, subscribe for more crazy movie explanations, and share with your fellow Marvel fans. Don't forget to check out our social media links in the description for behind-the-scenes content. Thanks for watching, and we'll catch you in the next one.